Hello, chat. How is everybody doing today? Good morning, my Celsius drinkers. How's everyone doing? Can we get W's in the chat if you're feeling great, and L's in the chat if you're doing horrendous? What kind of delay we rocking? Like 10-15 seconds between the stream and the chat? Yeah, all right. Let's see. Good morning. Before we start, if you we did a little town hall yesterday. Number one, before anyone says a thing, yes, I know I need a haircut. I haven't really had time to leave my house in a while, so it's kind of it's getting a little out of whack. I will be getting a haircut shortly. We were in town hall, Leo and I, yesterday, and I learned something about myself. I learned that it's a massive L to drink blue Celsius, which is news to me, and also bad news for me because I drink a blue Celsius, at 7 o'clock in the morning. I have done that every day for the last like 20 months, basically. So I had no idea how, down horrendously I've been. I just heard something crack in the production room. I had no doubted that it's not a blue Celsius. But yeah, I mean, I love blue Celsius. I went through all the different flavors, landed on blue because everyone knows blue tastes just the best and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's got what I've learned. I learned a couple things. I learned that blue Celsius is a low aura move. I learned that white monsters only have 140 milligrams of caffeine. So I would need 2 of those just to wake up. That's 32 ounces of white monster to get what a blue Celsius does for me. And that's just like it's a lot of monster at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? That's a lot of monster. That is is it half a gallon? No, was there 64 ounces in a gallon? I think so. Maybe no, I think a gallon's 128. So it's a quart of white monster to start the day. It feels like a lot. So I don't know if I can pull that off. Let's see. What's everyone say? Orange game fuel, beyond immense. I mean, I guess I just assumed that everyone was drinking Celsius or White Monster. I thought that was basically the only 2 energy drinks that everyone was indulging in, but apparently not. It's not a caffeine addiction. It's a caffeine dependency. Completely different. I am absolutely dependent on caffeine. I'm not addicted to it, but I need it every day and I can't live without it. That's not addiction. That's dependency. Drink cafe from Cameroon, but have to be Robusta. So I actually I got something really nice. It's like a Jura. I'm not sure, but Jura like Z10 espresso machine. And I'll be hitting that pretty hard, but I just need, the thing is, to start the day, like I like to sip on coffee. Like I actually enjoy like espresso, cappuccinos, cortados. I like those, but they're best enjoyed. And the caffeine in the morning, first thing, I need like an injection of caffeine. I mean, honestly, if they sold like pre-rolled needles of caffeine, I can just inject that to start, I would. Is there a peptide for that? Maybe there actually is some. Maybe that's already a solution that we can use. So maybe that's what we'll have to look into. But what I didn't realize is how I saw when we were in that town hall, so many people were recommending, energy drinks I hadn't even heard of. So, yeah, there's definitely some opportunity for us to try new ones. And, I'm looking forward to, trying new caffeine delivery systems. AJ, you're looking fine today. That's great. I mean, I don't feel fine. I was sick all weekend. I'm still a little sick. But I do appreciate that. Let's see. Hell no, AJ, we're not the crackhead shit. That's a lot. Some of you certainly are. Some of you are definitely. I know for a fact some of you are injecting like random things from China. That's like a fact. My poor heart. I mean, my heart is battle tested and tried and true. Let's see. We will see a lot of people having questions about KYC. We'll address that when Rick comes on here. We'll just give people a few more minutes to kind of get into the chat. Let's see. Your energy drink addiction might be contributing to your hair loss. Now that is actually something that would be a problem because I don't know I can't balance those two things. I mean, I need the caffeine, and I am indeed fighting for every follicle that I can keep. Does caffeine is that can someone fact check that? Can Jamie, can you pull that up real quick? Can we do does caffeine make your hair fall out? I need a Jamie. Let's see, there we go. Here it comes. There he is, the silent Jamie. Does caffeine make your hair fall out? No. Oh, well, moderate caffeine does not. Can we do, what about like, what's the opposite of what if like, borderline addicted? Does a shit ton of caffeine make your hair fall out? No. So that's fake news. Absolute fake news. Drinking a lot of caffeine does not directly cause your hair to fall out. What about the indirect effects? What's that say? Poor sleep? Okay, that could be a problem. Is a shit ton of caffeine low-key good for you? Can offer temporary benefits like increased alertness, improved physical performance, and faster reaction times. I mean, these are things that I need as a prop firm CEO. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like to jitter? I mean, that just keeps me on my toes. You can't catch me off guard if I'm always at peak alertness. So, I mean, if Google wouldn't lie, and I don't want to do any additional like deeper dive into this. If the first Google search says that two things that, if the first Google search confirms my bias, then I just assume that that's a fact. What about sugar? Oh yeah, I only drink sugar-free. By the way, I don't drink any sugar in my, caffeine drinks. That's like crazy. Heart attack? Everyone's worried about my heart. I'll get my heart. We joked about this. We might have to, get like a Whoop or an Oura ring and track my biometrics and see, maybe that's how we decide on which energy drink is my new main, is depending on which one spikes my heart rate the most. That's what we go with. Let's go. I can see people are going to spam in the chat this, so I don't know if Rick wants to come on for this, but he can back me up here if he'd like to, or maybe he doesn't want to even be his face to be associated with this part of the stream. But I'm going to bring him into it anyway. How's it going, Rick?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. So we put out a couple posts over the last couple weeks, both from, the main Twitter account and my personal account. I mean, my personal's put out several tweets, not all directly related to this, but I've been active in the Twitter streets. One more thing that we did is we moved KYC to registration for some people. Historically, we only KYC'd people. What do you got there, by the way, big guy? What is that? What are you pounding? All right. What? Okay. Did you buy that just for today?
No, I before today, I didn't even know it had caffeine in it. I just thought it was like a sparkling, nice drink,
No, you did not.
I swear to God. I
You
just
were
found
drinking
out
them for
from
the
you.
taste?
I swear to God. I wanted I wanted something like the white Monster, but I didn't want it to have, I didn't want it to be an energy drink. I just wanted it to be a nice, carbonated drink. And I look at the thing and I'm like, 200 milligrams. What? But hey, 0 sugar. So
Rick has been sitting here pounding 200 milligram how many of these do you drink a day? If you're just drinking them for the taste.
One a day. I do 4 times a week.
Okay.
So not
so
horrible.
you have just been quietly ingesting 200 milligrams of caffeine without realizing it. And
yeah, I don't even know. It's surprising. There's no sugar in here, but it tastes pretty good. I like it.
And yeah, I mean, blue tastes delicious. So I drink the tall boy, but I love that you are also drinking exactly what I am, but with the added insight that you had no idea that there was caffeine in there. So
I had no
that's
idea.
that makes
And
a lot
more
of
than a
sense.
monster. I avoided the
And more.
monster because of, it's
Mhm.
whatever, but
You avoided the monster because of the caffeine, and you ended up drinking 50% more caffeine in effort of that. That's a very Rick thing to do. That is so Rick.
Leo
Do
would
you
say the
drink caffeine
same.
in general? Do you drink caffeine in general?
Well, there's caffeine in a lot of things. I'm mostly a tea drinker. I like tea, but there's
Okay.
a little bit of caffeine in there too, so
We got so sidetracked versus what I was about to talk about. But once I saw the energy drink, that's amazing. Um, so anyway, a few weeks ago, we decided, most times we've never KYC'd people really before payout. And, we started catching people for fraud the first time they KYC'd, and people were getting mad, right? Like nobody likes to, like, you buy accounts, you spend money, you trade them, then you get to pay out and you fail, right?
Mhm.
So we're like, okay, we're going to use criteria to flag people to say, hey, we need to KYC people before they register. Because, basically what happened is the problem is that when people fail KYC a lot. And our issue is that when you get to payout, like if we fail, if the KYC comes as failed at payout, we need to make it a discretionary decision. We need to be like, fuck, like, do we fail them? And then they go online and they throw a bitch fit, and like we have to like, deal with that problem, or do we let it slide? They failed KYC, but we're going to pay them out anyway, and they're probably fraud, and we're just going to let it slide.
Mhm.
So after like collecting data for, I mean, we've been in business for 18 months now. What's clear is that the people that are committing fraud, they're more likely to fail KYC. So we're just going to stop it at the door now for certain for groups that meet certain criteria. And so what we did is we implemented KYC. Upon registration, we wanted to see how many people would get caught in it. And the fact of the matter is there's a decent chunk. I mean, it's not like the majority, right? I mean, we're talking about low single digit percentage of the population is getting caught at registration. But the reality, we got hundreds of thousands of users. Even 1% is like 1,000 traders, thousands of traders actually. So people right now are having a problem where they try to register, we KYC them. If they meet certain criteria, they fail KYC, we don't let them move on. The reality is we had, what was the backlog just from those 2 weeks of people that failed KYC that required review? It was thousands of people.
Mhm.
We don't have the ability to review everyone on a case by case basis. So we sent out a bunch of emails today to people that failed and said, listen, you failed KYC. We can't let you register in good faith, because if you fail KYC now, right, and you start and you buy accounts and you get a payout and we KYC you again, you're just going to fail again. So then what? Then we let you in, and then you get to pay out, and then we shouldn't pay you because you failed KYC twice. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So what we sent out an email letting people know that, based on the criteria that we have, we can't let you register at this time. And it's honestly like, people are like, oh, Lucid, how could you do this? I mean, why would you want to trade with a prop firm that has you fail KYC? That's just going to create more problems for you later. Now, we've got a bunch of people that we are, beefing up our compliance department. It's something that's going to take some time, right? I mean, we're a very big company. It takes time to build out processes and verification standards. So for the time being, we've sent people emails saying, hey, we couldn't verify your identity. At this time, we can't accept your registration. And then in a few months, once we have a better team to do the manual verification, we'll email you and say, hey, you tried to sign up, we couldn't support you at this time. Try to KYC again. Now we have the people to manually verify you, and then we'll let people in. All right, I guess this is the question. How people are not understanding, I didn't submit documents. How can you fail? That's not true. If you fail KYC, you submit a bunch of personally identifiable information, your name, date of birth, address, a whole bunch of shit. Then you submit things, and then other data is collected through the process. And that is checked against publicly available databases, not our databases. We don't, we're not a data aggregator, but the KYC vendor has a database of like pretty much everyone. And if what you input is not verifiable in public databases, then that's a failure, right? You've said, hey, this is who I am. The company that does our KYC checks it. They say we can't verify it. That's a fail. So if we can't verify you, we're not going to let you spend money only to have that problem again at payout. It's not, this is like a very logical thing. Now, some of you are saying, oh, I should be able to submit more documentation. Yeah, you should. But we don't have the people to verify all that right now. We don't, we wouldn't, there are thousands of people that would need manual verification. You're talking about tens of thousands of man hours needed to support this process. And that's going to take time, which is why we didn't say in the email that you're permanently banned. We just said at this time, we can't verify you. Once it changes where we do have the ability to manually check everyone that fails, we'll reach back out. So people that are like, I guess the thing is, do I understand that why people are upset? Yeah, because this is why we haven't done this before. The reason that companies don't do this is because it's impossible to only catch the bad actors. The reality is, and this is unfortunate, is that there are going to be some innocent people that for whatever reason, their data just couldn't be verified and they're prevented from signing up. That's just an unfortunate reality. But there's nothing that we can do about that because the whole thing is about putting up protections at the beginning and then, not having to punish people later. So this is why, people are like, oh, well, why doesn't every firm do this? You see why, because there are innocent traders. Innocent's how it's not like it sounds like I'm describing people as criminals, right? There are traders that are legitimate that are going to get caught in this net, but there's nothing that we can do about that. It's either we catch people where we catch a lot of bad actors and some people that shouldn't get caught in that, get caught up in it, or we let everyone in and we have this problem, which is, a fraud analysis problem on our end. So this is just what we have to, this is the business decision we've made. People that failed KYC, we're not accusing you. We're not accusing all of you, at least, of being scammers. Some of you certainly are. But we're not accused just because you failed KYC. Like, it's not personal. This isn't Lucid saying, fuck you, we don't like you, and, you're a scammer or whatever, a schemer and all that shit. It's just that there are certain criteria that you have that you share with people that are often bad actors. And we need to build the team in our back end to do manual verification to kind of sort through it all. So I know it's unfortunate. I mean, this is, you see people yelling at us. This is why this isn't done normally, because it pisses off a lot of people, but it's a necessary step. We're not going to create a bad experience for everybody by just letting fraud slide. I mean, it's gone on for too long. You guys have heard me talk about it, ad nauseum on Twitter. It is what it is. I mean, there is going to be some growing pains on this, but this will end up in a healthier space for everybody. If Lucid is able to capture the bad actors and develop processes to manually verify the good ones, that keeps a healthier business for everyone, and it's good for all Lucid traders. But that doesn't mean there's not going to be growing pains right now. So if you failed KYC, and you are not someone that has, bad intentions, I'm sorry. We'll reach back out when we can support manual verification, but it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. We weighed the decision, like, do we just let people stay pending or do we tell them? We saw people, they didn't like the uncertainty. So we're like, hey, no, let's just let them know that this is going to take time and they're not able to register for now. And that it is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, now, do you have anything to add to that, Rick?
Don't do bad things and we'll reach out in summary.
There you go. Right. The worst case scenario is if I gotta be careful about how I react to pictures on this, but the worst case scenario is if you're a good actor, you have to wait a little bit before you can register. If you're a bad actor, then fuck you, and you'll never hopefully register. So it is what it is. Let's see what we got here. We got Chief Peptide Officer and the Peptide Police. I mean, dude, what do you think of Bald Leo, Rick?
I mean, He looks pretty intimidating. I'm already scared of Leo, but this gets me more scared. But the picture right next to it, Leo sitting on that chair there, that's something.
Oh, the one on the right.
Yeah, that's.
This is
Oh my
a
god.
tale of two Leos right here. We've got bald angry Leo and Playboy Bunny Leo.
When I first saw that, I died. So it's the funniest thing I've seen come from our chat. There are some funny people out there.
Hold on, let's scroll out. Let's like unpack this picture on the right. The one on the right.
There's a
I
lot
see
going
Joe
on.
with the Alpha Futures jersey. Who's on the left? Are these just like AI created women, or are these famous people or something?
I don't even. I think because they might be famous people because I've seen them in a few AI made pictures like this. So I don't know if
Hmm.
they're what the prompt is or. But hey, at least they have me surrounded by women. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
To
but you're in your cuck blouse, so I don't know if that's you're in the cuck blouse in the
I mean,
background.
I've gone out to the clubs a few times. I see like men wear the shirt that's all knitted, and I think it's in. That's in right now, AJ.
Hmm.
It's what the
I
kids are
mean,
wearing.
Joel is a proper gentleman, right there. He's a proper young chap.
Oh, it's a
I can hear that.
case.
I hear it. It's a cut case. Of course, it's a cut case. I hear it in Joel's British voice, British accent. It's amazing. The usual, sir. Yes, exactly. So, I do have a question for you, Rick.
Yeah.
I mean, Leo. This pertains to Leo as well.
Hmm.
You know, what is it like when you go into chat and you get dozens, if not hundreds, of people begging for you to cuck them?
That's the
Like, does
surprising
that?
thing.
Yeah? Tell me about that.
I'm shocked. It started off as me just wanting to, as a joke. Hey, chat, look here are some codes, and then they opened them and they're all discounts, and then it turned into this thing where they hated me and attacked me for it, but now
Hmm.
they worship me for it. They beg me for it every single day. What? uh, Hey, as long as you guys love it, you want more cucking? I will do as much cucking as is asked of me. I will.
You know what's funny? It's so we were like, for a while we only had the account case. We didn't have cuck cases, didn't exist, and we were only giving away account cases. And I remember Leo DM'd me. He's like, "Hey, we made a new box. It wasn't called the cuck case at the time. We made a new case. It's gonna be, um, like higher probability to have discounts
Mhm.
and a small percentage of free accounts. Like, man, I don't think they're gonna like that. And I think I was really busy. And like a week went by, and he was like, "Hey, have you checked out the chat recently?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, we implemented those cases, and something beautiful has happened." He's like, "You should. I'm gonna drop some now. Why don't you go in the chat and watch what happens?" And it was just immediately like, "Cuck me, daddy, cuck me." Like, I want to get cucked by Leo. Like, Leo, please cuck me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I don't know. Like, it happened. It only took a week for the community to be reprogrammed, but it was. I think it needs to be studied. We should send this to like the Harvard psychology department and have them run tests. Um, because what something that took place was, I mean, it was definitely scientific in nature. I'm not sure what it's revealed about, human behavior, but it belongs in a textbook, and it's a beautiful thing.
I do want to comment on that. Even though I was the first to start this whole cooking thing, I feel like Leo
Oh, you're the
has.
king. You're the king cuck. Are you the king of cucking?
That's what Leo calls me, the king of cooking. But I feel like Leo likes cooking the chat more than I do.
He does.
He gets this enjoyment out of it. Like it's this thing. So all to him. He's the lord of the cooking, the cuck
The cuck
lord.
lord. You're the king
He's
of cucking, and he's the cuck lord. Maybe we
yeah,
need to
that
change your
works.
roles. We need to change your roles in Discord to that.
That is crazy.
Do we
We'll
have?
never.
Here's the question: do we have like a cuck role for the traders yet?
We have a LARP role. That's as close as it gets. But I think we should make a cook role. That's I don't know why we didn't think of that earlier. Honestly, whoever is
Yeah.
asking to be cucked will get the new cuck lore.
Well,
role.
I think we're gonna need to set a higher standard for that because there are a lot of people asking to be cucked.
A- And
Um,
well, those guys with that role will always get cuck roles in their codes in their DMs.
Mm.
So
speaking of codes, do we have the fate bar? Can we get that
oh
running while we're up here?
yes. So we'll start. Uh, I'll give you guys better odds this time. Let's see.
Oh, Rick's increasing the odds. We're de-rigging the wheel. It's quick little de-rigging.
De-rigging slightly.
All right, so explain to the people how there's some links in the chat. How do people participate here?
So
High level.
I know someone already posted the link on Discord. We're posting it in
Mhm.
the YouTube chat too. Join. I fixed it, so even if you refresh, leave, do whatever you guys did last time to break it, this time it won't break. So when you do win, you can still claim it on that same page. Even if you refresh the page a few times, leave it, come back, go to bed and
You've got to like account for all scenarios here.
yeah. No, Claude did all the testing end to end. No mistakes made. So hopefully this time, you guys can let me know. Last time it went really well. You guys loved it. But yeah, you join, and the thing will keep spinning the entire stream. Once you win, you just have to stay on that page, hit claim, and you'll get an email with what the code is. You can also see it on the screen, redeem it, post your winnings on X, post it on in the main chat in Discord. Let's see your winnings.
All right, let's see. Where's so how when they in order to get to claim the account, they need to be watching, correct? They have like a time
Yes.
to yes, correct. That's the biggest thing, folks, is if you see that you get that you win the new fate bar, you have to be watching the stream. You're not going to be alerted if you're leaving. This is in order to discourage people that just kind of come in and spam bots and then dip out. We're making sure that the codes go to people that are watching the stream.
Exactly.
So
And
we do the amount of time that we people are like bots, it's rigged, scam. Like we spend an ungodly amount of time trying to make sure that this is not as little. Like I mean, that's really what like on a day-to-day basis. Like 75% of brain power is about fighting scammers, whether it be account giveaways or codes in the chat or people registering. Like it is like shout out to the boys over at Apex, the scammers, schemers, and gamblers thing. Like it's like a meme that originates from, it's got to be like 2022 at this point, but it is a lot worse than I ever expected it to be. I think when I was trading at Apex and they were like scammers, schemers, and gamblers, I'm like, yeah, okay, but now I'm like, oh, they actually undersold it a little bit. It's so much fucking worse. It's actually crazy. But it also, keeps us on our toes, right? That's why we drink. That's why I take, 300 milligrams of caffeine every morning. I got to stay jittery, got to stay nimble, got to stay fresh and attentive. You can't be caught sleeping in the prop firm business. That's how it goes.
exactly, we need that fast reaction speed to hit that ban button.
Joe is really excited about this betting. What do you think of this? Would you sleep on this bed set, Rick?
Hell yeah, I would.
I can tell how excited Joe is by a particular picture based on how he's scrolling over it. Yeah, amazing. All right, Rick, the wheel is spinning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping me address the KYC concerns. Let's move on. Let's move on to our next segment here. Who do we have next? The truck. Am I doing that solo, or is anyone coming on here to talk about that? Let's get Joey up here. Let's get the bald man on the screen.
Maybe just explain what the fuck people are even looking at right now.
All right. So while we're getting Joe set up, so our good friend Shinobi, who may or may not be coming on the show today, we'll see if his alarm works. Hello, Joseph.
Hey.
So So if you don't know Shinobi, big friend of the program, trader, Lucid affiliate. He bought a truck, and we've been dying to wrap a car at Lucid for a while. Like, do we ironically buy a Lamborghini and like wrap it? Like, do we just go the full SVJ and wrap a true LARP mobile? Or do we buy like a Lucid car, wrap Lucid in Lucid? You know, that's something that Leo is really fond of. And then for whatever reason, Shinobi decided that he needed this truck. And what is it? It's a Daikatsu. How do we pronounce what this vehicle is?
Fuck, I forget.
It's some kind of Japanese like work truck. What is it?
Something hijet.
Haija Daikatsu.
I just it's been sensitive with the cultural stuff on stream recently, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but all due respect, no offense needed. This is not me making fun of anything. This is true, like innocent ignorance. Like I don't know what it's called. I'm not making fun of Japanese people. Please.
It is a 1991 Daihatsu hijet.
Daihatsu hijet.
Yes.
Okay. I apologize if I offended your culture by guessing at what the name of this was. Apologize. I apologize again, profusely, with my full heart. This is the truck. This is the truck that Shinobi got, and we want to wrap it. We have some ideas on how we could wrap it. However, why not ask the community? I mean, some of you are incredibly artistic, very creative. I like to think that the Lucid community are, some of the most impressive minds in the world, honestly. And I think that there are ways for you guys to, contribute to our creative spark that we're trying to put together. So we've put this out there. I dropped the image in our Discord. If you are someone that has a vision that can maybe help us execute on how we're going to wrap Young Shinobi's. You want to say the name of the truck before I butcher it again?
Shit.
Wow.
Daihatsu hijet.
If you want to help us figure out how we're going to wrap Shinobi's Daihatsu Haija, take the image, apply your own creative license to it, and we'll review them on a future stream with Shinobi, and we'll see if we can put something together. There's already some people hard at work on it. Joe, what are you most excited about with this opportunity?
I mean, dude, like when we did the cert skin thing, however long ago that was one of my favorite. I mean, it was all AI slop, and I think this is sort of like going to be AI slopified, and that's fine, because we're asking you to do it ASAP. But like the cert skins, they stay in the internet, right? Like unless you get like the acrylic version, which good for you if you do that. This comes to life. Like this is going to be a real fucking thing that's going to be on the outside of Shinobi's car. And so I'm excited to see what the community cooks up. I think when people talk about best and the brightest, they mean our chat specifically.
Yeah. I want to make something clear. The desire is to wrap this with like Lucid, like it should be like Lucid branded. No submissions with Jeffrey Epstein or Benjamin Netanyahu will be considered for actually wrapping the car. Do I expect saying that to stop you from making them? No, but just know that Shinobi's a friend. We want him to actually drive this around. So if you Netanyahu or Epstein the wrap, it will not likely be used in real life. So it is just Lucid logo style. But if you want to, I know some of you are going to put Jeffrey Epstein on there. So we'll laugh at those, but we won't actually use them.
Should I just call him really quick just to see if he picks up?
He's out.
Let's just see really fast.
Let's try really quick. One more time.
And then we could show him like this. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm wearing a Tradeify shirt. Just want to rep the set.
I like the idea that you have all of the competitor merch, and it's just like on the back of your stream chair, and it doesn't ever get washed, basically. And
No.
it just constantly, you can't wash these things, right?
I would never try to wash something so valuable. It's like washing a family heirloom. I'm
What do
gonna
they call
leave
it?
a quick video.
It's like the patina, right? That's what it's called. Is that Shinobi?
I'm just gonna leave him a quick FaceTime video. Hey, buddy, we're on live stream looking at your high jet right now. Thanks for joining. Looking forward to your presence next time. Thanks, bud. All right, love you. Very
Wait,
good.
you can leave FaceTime like facemails?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that. I didn't know we had that technology.
We're up in 2026. But I know that we have a lot of stuff to get to. We have a special guest waiting on the phone.
Let's
And
get him
people
up
in the
here.
Chat are asking for him. Where is Jake? Where is Jake?
Well, we can't deny them any longer. Let's bring Jake the rake up. Are you gonna leave us? Is this a me and Jake situation, or are you gonna?
I don't
stay here?
know. I don't really know what's gonna happen next.
There he
Hello,
is.
I'm alive.
Jake. How are we doing?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm laughing my ass off over here. I'm just dying. I didn't know that Shinobi got a little mini truck. That's incredible.
He did. He sent me several videos of it with lots of people in the bed, and he's ripping them around in a Walmart parking lot. And too many people. I definitely like an over the OSHA approved amount. But I just like, I like the idea that dangerous things can happen with our logo on them. And I'm very into that. I don't know. We're in the process of like getting underwritten for insurance. I would love the opportunity to explain potential liability to an underwriter on slapping our logo on this thing.
What exactly would you say to them? Like, out of curiosity, like, what would you say?
I would say, hey, so my friend bought a possibly illegal to drive the United States truck from Japan,
Right.
and we're going to wrap it in our company's logo, and he's going to be very unsafe with it. So, well, I'm like, what's our exposure? What's our exposure on an illegal, potentially illegal Japanese truck with our company branding? And just to see what happens from there.
I wonder if we could
And
just like misspell Lucid, like just like ever so slightly, so technically not liable. But I'm excited to see the final result.
So we went to make a joke about a very public and prominent surveillance company, let's just say that. And we wanted to do a joke about that, but we wanted to just like flip one of the letters. And I asked my lawyer, I'm like, is this legal? And he was like, absolutely not. So I'm pretty sure that same logic will also apply to us. Like, if we called it like Poocid, just made the L into a P and kept everything else. I think we would still be liable, basically. So
Could we like wrap it in a way so that the outside just looks like the outside of a Lucid car? I don't know if that makes sense.
maybe we wrap it in a legal disclaimer, and that's the whole thing. It's just
Big ass footnote.
The entire wrap is a disclaimer.
Yes, exactly.
That could be good.
A teeny tiny Lucid logo.
That's actually pretty damn good.
Do you know Shinobi? Are you guys
I know
friends, or-
Shinobi. I know Shinobi. I'm gonna text him after this and tell him that's a genius idea.
Yeah, he loved it. I don't know. He said that like someone owed him a favor, and this is how the favor was repaid. I'm
no,
like,
I need to know
what did you do?
what exactly you owed a favor for. If this is how you pay it back,
And apparently, the dollar for dollar favor was actually higher. This was like the discount repayment. So Shinobi's out there making things happen.
He's just making things
now
happen.
it's the cuck truck. Yeah, the cuck truck.
Also, I wanted to do this just for you, AJ, just so you can hear that and live
baby.
vicariously through that snap. Once again, it's not a Blue Celsius, but
What is it? What do we got here?
Just a Salturis, something agua con gas here in Puerto Rico.
Agua con gas.
Agua con gas.
gas.
Agua con gas. See,
Does
I'm
this
gonna let
have
you do the
caffeine in
math
it?
on what that actually means, because I have faith in your Spanish abilities. But agua con gas in the afternoon for me.
What is there any caffeine in there?
No caffeine in here.
It's just
I,
us.
much like you, am dependent on caffeine. I actually sleep with a coffee machine on my nightstand. So I don't have to get out of bed in the morning. I just wake up, roll over, press it, makes my coffee. I drink it. I actually go back to sleep for like 5-10 minutes, wake up, and it's as if I never didn't have caffeine in my system. You know what I mean?
That's a pro move, honestly. Like
Yeah.
to wake up earlier than you need to, take the caffeine, get an extra
Yeah.
30 minutes, and then by the time you're actually ready to wake up, now you're stimmed.
You're stimmed. It's like the ball's rolling. And at that point, I don't even remember what it was like to not be stimmed.
I love that. I feel like with the name of Agua, that's like the water of gas. I feel like there should be something in there. Honestly, that's too like fire of a name for it to just be carbonation and flavoring.
You don't think gas? You don't think bubbles are fucking fire, dude? You don't think
Dude.
bubbles?
Oh god. Oh, I get it. Like, yeah, okay. I'm thinking gas, like, that's gas.
That's gas.
Not like
Okay, yeah.
carbonation. That
I
actually
mean,
makes
carbonation is gas, though, in both
Yeah.
senses.
Yes, it is. It is both. It's a double entendre for sure. Our car is carbonation gas, like, emotionally. Yes, carbon dioxide can generally trigger profound emotional and physical states, like panic, anxiety, and a mix of pain and pleasure. So explains a lot about you, Jake, actually.
I live off of, I wish I could tell you how many are on my desk right now for my own hygiene purposes. I'm not going to share that number, but I survive off the agua con gas.
I love that. I love that. So, all right, we're here to talk about something that was sweeping the trading FinTwit community for about 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Right. This was taking over the timeline.
Oh, God.
Single stock futures. This was tweeted about a lot, and we were excited about it. Our plan. We have a plan prep for this. We full disclosure, a little Lucid lore. Our mindset was that because of the way that single stock futures are set up, it was going to require its own plan. But we didn't want to launch it day one. We're like, let's just see how the liquidity is, right? Because liquidity is what makes futures go around. You know what I mean? That's what makes our world turn. And there was no gas in this agua upon this launch. Let's just say that this was agua con no gas. I don't know what no gas.
Sin gas.
Sin gas.
Sin gas.
So
Sin gas.
the single stock futures launch. It's gonna be a slow burn. It appears to be a slow burn. There's some volume. The micros are starting to get some more volume. Look at a couple thousand trades. So on Apple and Broadcom. Let's see. What do we have here? What are the top ones? Apple, Broadcom. What is that? Tesla.
Yeah.
There's so volume is trickling in. Everyone, this is something that I think everyone sees a lot of potential in, right? Everyone thinks single stock futures are becoming more popular. The ability to trade, some of the favorite names that we have, Micro Palantir, there we go. There's volume there. There is a lot of opportunity here. And I know, Jake, you have a lot of people in your community that trade stocks, right?
Yes.
So why don't you tell us, were people excited for this? Were they let down, or were they, they still think there's potential, or what's the temperature in the Rake Discord room on single stock futures?
We were all very excited. I personally took it upon my shoulders to say, man, it seems like no one's talking about this. So let me talk about it. So for the last month or several months, I've been talking about it like it's, the best thing since sliced bread. Guys, single stock futures, the world is going to change. That's actually been my exact wording. The world will change on July 27th. So I woke up early. I came home early from an international trip. I was locked in.
You planned your schedule around it? I planned
my schedule around it I mean, we've been talking a lot about, there's been a lot of talk today about the cuck chair, and I'm just telling you from firsthand, I feel like single stock futures put me in the cuck chair. I haven't had that experience many times in my life, but I was so prepared in all ways, shapes, and forms. And then They stuck me in the corner.
How did that feel? How does that? Can you describe what that felt like inside?
I almost don't want to, just because I don't want, like, it's not a feeling that none of you should chase this feeling. You know, I don't want to inspire the pursuit of the cuck chair, but I will just say
you're in. If you wanted to, you're in the right place to do so, because our users love to be cucked. So.
Okay, well, knowing that's the case, you know, it was depressing for me personally. I'm not sure how you guys normally feel about it, but it you know, first time, last time. I hope, you know, being on this stream, I never really know where it's going to go next. So it's, you know, I have, you know, everything's on the table, but we were really excited for single stock futures, and it was disappointing when, that being said, like you guys said, it's just about volume. And initially, you know, I just, as the CME is the most amazing company in the world, all hail the CME, we praise the CME, did feel like they put the, it wasn't exactly the marketing A team on the launch of single stock futures. But now here we are talking about it. It's kind of like the
that's what I'm saying.
A team. We've been put on it. We've been tapped.
This is the eighth now. Like, I think that's why we wanted to bring you here today. I think the CME does need help marketing it. And we are objectively the marketing A team in the future space here.
They're quite literally.
Now there's one play where I think that the CME maybe is doing some 5D chess shit. For me, you know, I'm not like big into Supreme or any of those exclusive brands, but I know that they like to do the limited drops, right? It's like scarcity drives hype. There could be some of that going on here, where it's like they dropped it, and like, because maybe it's like more of an exclusive experience. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of, the volume is light because only the people that are like in the know or really know what's going on or know what's good. Like, only this is like, you know, this is like, you can get a first edition single stock future. Like, it's like
we're at like the beginning of prohibition right now, right? Like, it's quiet.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, right.
When people were opening the first Pokemon cards, they didn't know that the Charizards were going to be worth like tens of thousands of dollars, you know, 20 years from now.
Well said.
So, you know, I think that there is a massive opportunity, you know, if not that I want to compare single stock futures, a legitimate financial product, to Pokemon cards, but we can get our hands on some first edition products right now that will never be available again. And so I think that there's what I think we need to look at, like, obviously some of the micros have volume, right? Let's go back to the micros real quick, right? This is just today. You see are there any of them that have zero volume today, Joe?
No, not today. It looks like everything has got something today.
All right. So every single micro single stock has someone buying it. Let's take a look at the minis real quick.
Boom.
Now some of these have
Here's the
zero.
top.
Here's the top. Let's see the top of the book. That's a little insider lingo there. Apple, Broadcom, Amazon, all the names you'd expect. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's scroll. Well, let's just do the reverse filter.
You want to see it from the zero?
I want to see it from the zero.
Yes, this is where I'm.
See, now these are basically the packs that haven't been bought yet. No one's ripped these packs open, right? So let's take, what do we got? We got Amgen, we got Berkshire Hathaway, Caterpillar, Chevron. I mean, there's some of these have appeared to have no volume today, but some volume yesterday.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at some of these. Joe, why don't we open? Let's start at the top. Amgen, zero volume today. Now we can volume data. Go ahead. Were you raising your hand?
I am. I have a question that I feel like, if we're the first volume on Berkshire Hathaway, does that give us an in with Warren directly?
I think so, dude. I think we get the fucking.
I'm just saying, it's like opening the first Warren Pokemon card.
Exactly. Like, we should maybe, that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, which ones have no volume whatsoever? And if we are the first person to purchase one of these contracts, what are let's call it like the pros and cons of each. because if some of these have no volume whatsoever, I'd love to get it. I'd love to get in legitimately first. That would be, I think there's some edge there to be had. The other, just before, some of you were probably thinking what it was my first thought, and it was also before we started the stream, it was also Rake's first thought. What happens if like one of us was to come in on the bid and the other on the offer, and we just like sell it back and forth to each other? That's actually illegal, so we can't do that. And I know that that's where everyone's head naturally goes, is that we can make the market. I don't know if that's not financial advice. Well, actually, it's financial advice to not do it, but also not financial advice because I actually don't 100% know what I'm talking about. So there's a little bit of both.
Advice.
Ooh, it's not, it's not legal advice either. I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. I think someone asked Claude, perhaps. So let's just take a look at some of these. Let's start with Amgen. You have the tab open.
I got Amgen. Yep.
Let's take a look at some of this. Why don't we scroll? There's no volume data today. Is there any? Let's see.
No.
No.
Nothing since Monday.
Nothing ever. And so Amgen futures never been traded, the minis. So this has potential. We can potentially be the first to market ever.
Amgen's a virgin.
We can pop the cherry.
Okay, let's check big Amgen scandal, because if we want to be in and find out this thing comes up and then crushes our position in the long term, you know what I mean? So let's see.
Whoa, look at that first headline.
This is 3 days ago, folks. Not good. All right. I don't want to, no hippo.
What was the settlement? What was the settlement?
Hackers stole company data. The incident was material. Does that mean good or bad? If they determined that the incident was material, does that mean?
Was it profitable for them or unprofitable? Like
that's the bigger question. Did it benefit or was it detriment to the bottom line?
Like material, as in like the same way like a stand-up comedian would like want material. You know what I mean? Or is it like something different?
I don't know. I'm not seeing the number on this page. I did see a $762 million settlement on the AI overview in the search bar.
Okay. That's for something else.
See, like it's a 762 million settlement, but they made 100 billion. I'm good with that.
But that's in 2012. That's like not even. It's not even that year is even count anymore.
This is only 300 million in today's currency.
I don't know. I think it's more. I'm pretty sure it's going up, not down. 74 million?
Look, they hit a 10. I mean, this is just really good accounting. They hit a potential $10.7 billion IRS tax bill and only paid 74 mil.
I wonder if they sell a course on that.
Well, let's find out.
That course is at least $19.99 a month. At least.
I'd buy that shit in a heartbeat.
I'm not seeing any tax evasion courses on Google right now, but
okay. Maybe we have to check on WAP. That's where it'll be.
The Amgen clip farmer army is coming for us.
All right, so I think Amgen has Rake is putting his sunglasses on so that this stream can't be used against him in the future. So Amgen's got no volume. We know that. Let's check out Berkshire Hathaway before we get an Amgen lawyer attacking us.
This is our man, right? Warren.
This is the big buff.
Big W. Big W in the chat.
Early thought process is this is where I'm leaning, just for the connection,
Did you think that if you buy the first contract of Berkshire Hathaway futures, that Warren will call us personally and be like,
if he didn't, I'd be pretty pissed. I mean, what else has the guy got going on? This is like opening a Warren Buffett rookie card.
At the end of The Social Network where the Zuckerberg character is refreshing whether or not like that girl friended like accepts his friend request on Facebook, and he's just like refreshing it over. And you think Buffett is just sitting there, just like waiting for the first like refreshing the open interest on this future contract, waiting for someone to buy one. Well, who's that? 50 Cent? Wait,
Was
go back
it?
to that. No, that was not 50
That's
Cent.
this guy.
Sorry,
Go
I just that's Dominic Sue. That's a NFL player.
Okay.
Sorry, I just saw it real quick, and I'm like, wait, you never
I
know
thought
when
you were-
50 is gonna pop up.
I thought you were gonna fumble that name, to be honest, but you had that shit like so ready.
He's a football player.
Okay. I mean, dude, this guy has unlimited aura. He's taking down this fucking popsicle in this series of photos.
He's got the Dairy Queen Blizzard upside down.
Is he like, is there like a private equity Dairy Queen play that he's involved in, or he just a big fan?
I think he just likes the Blizzard.
He's 95. He's allowed to have a nice pop. You're allowed to be rich and have a nice pop if you've made it to 95.
Did
I
anyone
think
say
he's
that he
more.
could?
I think he's more just curious. How is it holding and staying steady? Like what's the science behind that? I don't know. He's a curious man.
I hear
I mean-
the X-Files theme song playing in my mind, watching him look at this. So I mean, we can.
There's another option.
Look, we'll keep it in our back pocket as an option. Let's go through the rest. But like, if we decide we need a connection, I think we bank with that as a potential buy.
So we know that these next three, they all have previous volume. So
Yeah.
Caterpillar, Chevron, Costco off the table.
I would have loved to get in early on hot dog, long hot dog.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one yesterday. You just have to assume that we're just a day late on this idea.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder
Is
if they
this,
got a lifetime supply of free hot dogs, and that's what they were going for.
Yeah, they're like, these are free. They're surely free hot dogs for life come with this contract, right?
Right.
All right, let's check out the IBM one. There's no previous
Is that
volume there
what this-
yesterday.
Dude,
It's
I was
IBM.
like, what the fuck is International Business Machine?
It's IBM.
I had no idea.
That's what IBM stands for? International Business Machine?
Yeah.
It's such an apt name because they
Yeah,
are.
wait,
business
what?
machine.
Name sounds like it was a second grader who never finished learning how to speak.
Someone, when was that? Someone did get some.
That was a few days ago, Friday, July 31st.
We're a day late. We're a day late on IBM. How many contracts? Was it just a heavy two?
I don't know why this wasn't updating. I feel like cheated by
Well,
this.
the previous is just yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh
was
wait, but wait, Friday was I guess yesterday. Anyway, we're shot. Two people got in.
All right.
What's next?
Let's see. J&J, dude. Good old J&J.
Big fan of their baby shampoo.
I love what they did with their talcum powder. Or no, wait, that was bad.
I was going to say, I feel like we might need to run a little scandal check on J&J.
We
Go away
some
home.
volume. We got a little bit of volume here.
There's a little bit of volume.
Someone
Yes,
went
we could
crazy
be-
on Wednesday, dude. Someone went fucking crazy on Wednesday.
Three whole futures.
They popped off.
Damn, bro.
What we do? Should we just check really quick though, just in case? Scandal, biggest one. Yeah, the talcum powder. Yep. Popped
I
up.
knew that powder was no fucking good.
Do you think that was still a net positive for them?
From what, the media?
No. Well, I mean, they paid out 7.9 bill apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much they made on the talc over the years.
I mean, what's the going rate for just one commercial like package of talcum powder? How much is one talcum powder?
Between two to $20.
I mean, you'd have to sell a lot of units, but talcum is for like swamp ass, right? Am I crazy? That's basically what it's
Looks
for.
like babies or something.
I thought it was baby powder. Is baby powder and talcum powder, are those one and the same?
I'm just gonna check this really quick.
Is this like is Bengay like talcum powder?
Wait. Bengay and talcum powder. I feel like we're talking apples and oranges.
I genuinely don't know. 1.4 billion bottles.
You think they did that?
I can see it.
I can see it too. Wait,
Well,
is this new news?
I think it's just ongoing.
Okay.
Wait, is Google is Bengay talcum powder?
Is Bengay talcum powder? Just to be super sure. No.
It's not.
Good.
What about
Dodge the
what
bullet
about-
there.
yeah? What about is baby powder talcum powder?
Is baby powder? I mean,
Not
okay.
always. Okay.
Is
So what
gunpowder
is
talcum powder?
talcum? What is his gun?
Okay.
What is talcum powder for?
Is anything talcum powder? Jake, I know this is really, really important to the single stock futures.
Bro, are you kidding me? I'm locked in right now. I'm incredibly dialed and focused on what the fuck is talcum powder? How is it connected to baby powder? Where is it connected? How really? Where does Ben Gay play into this? And how does that all tie in together?
This isn't a joke, Joe. We're doing investment research. We're doing. This is how people do fundamental analysis is a lost art. You know what I mean? It's all trend lines and momentum. You know what I mean? And everyone's looking at the candlestick. Sometimes you got to get back to good old fashioned what is the data actually telling us about these companies being how they're valued? You know what I mean? This is how the Buffett became the Buffett, the big.
This is ICT before ICT.
You know, he wrote the book. Him and old Benjamin Graham they wrote the playbook on fundamental investing. So listen, if we're going, go ahead.
I'm gonna take a clip of this stream and send it to Jane Street, hiring manager, and be like, "You want some of this on your book on your desk?"
There's a way to get alpha out of this. What we're talking about for sure. All right.
Couldn't agree more.
So what else? We know Johnson is.
J&J is cooked.
Yeah. What's next?
The one and only.
Lockheed Martin.
I see. I'm immediately, guys. I'm putting a one vote towards this.
It is a lock, dude. It is a lock.
It's in the name.
Heed the lock, boys and girls.
All right, so this is a real serious opportunity here. We can get a first edition, first ever Lockheed Martin single stock futures. Crazy, it's got no volume. You know, with the straight situation. You know, the straits open, the straits closed.
That's got to come with a call directly from Trump, right? Or someone in the military. I know it's technically the company, but if we're the first ever single stock futures owner, I would suspect somebody higher up has got to reach out to us.
I'm pretty sure if we are the first owner of a Lockheed Martin single stock futures contract, I think we get a VIP entrance access to the situation room, in the White House. Anytime something's about to go down, they call us, they wait for us to get there, and then we help in the decision-making process and how, geopolitical issues are solved. I think that's in the fine print somewhere.
So, wow, I mean, this is an opportunity for us. I mean, at this point, it would feel irresponsible for us to not do it. You know what I mean?
Listen, fundamental analysis is all about, finding alpha in just pure value. And the fact that nobody has gotten in here yet, I mean, this is asymmetric alpha if I've ever seen it, honestly.
We have an edge, and if any, at least we'll get taken off the drone, the to be droned list. You know, especially
what is so? What? Let's
door,
do. Let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper. What are their main products? I mean, I know generally what they do, but what are they known for?
Let's go right to the source here.
Do they have a store on their website? Do you think we can check out with something here today?
I would buy merch if they had it.
Look, I'm loving I'm loving this header video, honestly.
Something about a bunch of like old people breaking ground in front of a giant ballistic missile tank. Really special. Really special.
You know, they just don't make them like that anymore. You know.
They don't.
I
One more
don't
time.
see an ad to cart anywhere on the website. So is there no like, do they have a sale going? Anything that we can buy right now?
Ooh. Well, let's get into what they do, which is very specific.
That's how many levels of PR and like marketing do you think they went into? Like, how do we say what we do without it sounding not great?
When people like in my like personal friend group and family like ask me like what company I work for, what the company does, I'm gonna say we deliver innovative solutions to the market's toughest challenges.
This phrase like has like a very ominous underlying meaning. You know, we deliver the solution straight into the bunkers of the world's toughest challenges. Is that the implication here?
Oh my god. It's very innovative. If by innovative, you know,
I feel like they need an award for that, though. I'm sorry, but that's got to be just like the pure intelligence level it takes to pull off a statement like that. I mean, I'm all in already.
I want to learn more.
Let's see.
Oh, there's an option to join the team. I'm sorry. Could you do me a favor? Could we just click on that real quick?
Where's that? Here?
There's also the investors tab. We need to check that out at some point. Let's see open jobs. Do you have you ever gotten into have you always had an interest in getting into the defense industry, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, now that we've talked about it like this, I'm kind of thinking that I've been in the wrong space this whole time, you know? Like they deliver innovative solutions to the world's toughest problems. Like, and meanwhile, I'm over here talking about Candlestick. You know what I mean? Like at this point, that slogan has thrown me for a loop, bro. I feel like I've been underperforming my whole life.
What was the keyword that you searched, Joe?
I was looking for searches in certain places. I was just quick Illinois.
They don't have any in New York.
I guess not, dude.
They don't have a Manhattan office.
How about New Jersey? That's good old New Jersey. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I really want to get my hands dirty. You know what I mean?
Do you want to get your hands dirty or you don't want to?
For sure. Oh, a bench assembler? That's probably just like an honest career to start.
Facts.
I don't
Really,
know.
like it's the backbone of our society if you think about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Here we go.
How let's see. We're in a mission to drive innovation, uphold the highest standards of of business. That listen, ethics are a spectrum, right? It's all relative. You know what I mean?
Here we
It's
go.
not a straight line. It's not a straight line, you know?
No.
Dude, your job is assembling sub-assemblies. That sounds cool. That's pretty meta.
Using oral. I can do that.
Or
One
written
day, if
instructions.
you get promoted, your job will be hiring sub-assemblies for somebody to hire subsequent sub-assemblies. That, I mean, going down that pipeline, you're just going to be sub-assemblies.
Our customers are worldwide. I think we could actually like just run a stream, just like reading the hidden meetings between like under defense companies, like the ominous undertones under the descriptions of some of these jobs.
It's really, I mean, I didn't know that bench assembler was a thing, and I'm glad that, you know, people who know a lot about benches have like a.
Can we sort them by compensation by any chance?
Probably.
Is there a way to do that?
I mean, I'll take the lowest one available. I feel like they deserve to keep most of the profit. I don't really need much, you know?
They do. I mean, that's spoken like a true company man, Jake. Honestly, someone's got to put the defense companies first.
Right.
We could search by
Ooh,
security
clearance.
clearance.
Let's see what the 4 top secret. Can they even describe? Let's see.
Advanced processing business development. That sounds scary as fuck.
Let's go. Let's see what that's in.
Okay.
I mean,
I
biz
just got
dev.
chills.
Let's see.
The Rotary Mission System seeking an advanced processing business development analyst. Oh, so you're just coming up with cool bombs and shit. You're like, what if the drone could also drop off your McDonald's?
So, question: do we not think that Claude could handle that by now?
I think Fable 5 certainly can if you have
Yeah.
enough tokens.
I'm a little surprised. I feel like these, for a company that has the most innovative solutions, you would assume that they'd be a little bit more on top. A lot of these jobs seems like they could get handled real quick.
Mm-hmm. Airborne computing solutions.
I would love to. I don't know what that has. What that could mean. I would love to put this into Claude and be like, make me the perfect resume for this job, and see what kind of skills it would make me have.
Clearance level top secret.
3 days off a week is pretty good.
Wait, that's kind of really progressive of Lockheed.
I mean, it's 4 10-hour days. That's not great.
Oh, so 3 including the weekend.
Yeah.
You 4 10-hour days? That sounds like a treat.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like,
It's a long. You wait, hold on. Generally, just outside of the context of the shit posting we're doing, would you rather have 5 8-hour days over 4 10-hour days?
what about 4 8-hour days? Why we gotta add that time back?
It's not adding the time. It's not add. It's the same amount of time. 5 times 8 is 40. 10 times 4 is 40.
It just
We need
feels
to
like
reach 40 no matter what. The equation doesn't end unless we reach 40.
you still get
Yes.
to do the amount of work you were doing, but now you can pretend like you have more time.
What? Wait, say it
You
again.
lost me.
It doesn't
you
feel
lost me.
it doesn't feel like a genuine win, to be like, you guys are gonna get a 3-day work week. By the way, those other 4 days, you have to work more than you normally do.
But you're also off. You get to.
Hey,
ignore
well, yeah,
your
but I
email.
feel like you just excluded the fact that you're off some days.
Yeah.
But all right, 4 10-hour days.
But all right, let's be real. A lot of people are already working 5 10-hour days.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Like most people aren't clocking in and clocking out exactly 9 to 5.
Well, they need better work-life balance and boundaries. That's what I would say. I'm a workaholic.
I think
so
this
don't
is
know.
a massive progressive movement inside a company that I would this is actually they have some forward thinkers here. Honestly, I think this is a really impressive. I'm actually liking them more now.
I get upset by your tone on that because again, we read earlier they are literally have the most innovative solutions for the world's greatest problems. So like I think shouldn't we expect this from them?
It
It is very innovative. I feel like to be like, we solved the 5-day work week.
The only surprise here is that they're not doing 3 13.3-hour days. That would be true innovation. Then you get like 39.5 hours out of each person over there. I would take that, but I would take almost condensing. If I could just like work 2 20-hour days, and I would do that.
Well,
That would be my goal. I mean,
I feel like as a Celsius enjoyer and other Monster energy drink like objects enjoyer, you would be able to handle it. I don't think my heart could do it. Just 2 20-hour days back to back. I feel like
That's a pretty diabolical lock-in.
or
this is still 40 hours.
What about 1 40-hour day? That could be done.
See, wait, what you're not understanding is that I break my day up into 4 days. Each day is 6 hours. By now, I've manipulated time.
Yes. Yes, that's the guy.
Stack that up over a year, I'm kicking your ass, bro.
Would you guys come up with cooler ways to bomb people for this much money a year? Because this is life-changing money,
Let's see, pay
Is
rate.
it life-changing money? It would define life-changing money for me.
Wait, is this the top secret role?
This is the top secret role. Yeah.
Oh my god! It literally says clearance. Okay, that is
109
life-changing money. Okay, I agree.
109 is kind of
200K a year.
It seems really insultingly low for a top secret defense company. 109. There must be some sick bennies.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say
this-
you get FSA, 401k match.
I mean, I was thinking like personal like missile silo at your house. You know what I mean? Like they build you a bunker for just like that comes standard in the HR handbook.
Well, you definitely get a badge to the best bunker, like in the 50-mile radius for sure.
Right. So
Again, I
Yeah,
feel
we-
like I would expect that at a lower clearance level, though. At top secret, I better be getting some good shit.
yes, I mean the most and forefrontest innovations in the space. You get to take those home with you, basically.
Here's a question: Who
Mhm.
do you think has more of an edge? Someone inside of the company with the top secret clearance, or the first people to buy the futures contract?
I mean, doesn't the contract come with top secret clearance? I assume that's in there.
I
It
actually,
has to be part of the deal.
if we buy this contract, I'm expecting to take physical delivery of 100 shares of Lockheed Martin, and in my eyes, I'm looking at 100 various items from their product line. That's what
Right,
I.
each share-
Yeah. for
Each share has a scratch off
Yeah.
that like you win something with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Can we go to the investors tab? We haven't got to explore where we're at, honestly, here.
Let's see. Stock is looking good. We can look at the latest news release.
Mm-hmm. Let's check it.
Nice.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
58 billion for Lockheed.
See, this is what fundamental analysis gets you. Like, this is being missed. 60 bill in the bank for the
I'd
Department
love
of
to
War.
know that I contributed to this very good defense contract award.
Are we technically already part owners of Lockheed Martin just via taxes? Well, I guess I'm not much anymore.
Puerto Rico's still what do they call it? Not an occupied territory.
We're a territory.
A territory.
Yeah.
We're a territory. We consider, we like to, from my understanding, we enjoy the benefits, and but if it ever came time to jump ship, I think we'd be ready.
Well, you better be ready to jump ship. Otherwise, you're going to be, taking delivery of the most innovative products of Lockheed Martin. If you're not careful.
You're going to be on the losing end of a $58 billion defense contract.
Can we go? Can we go to the events? I saw an events tab. Do they have like ice cream socials that we
They
can
might
go
have
to?
mixers.
I wonder how
Yeah.
involved are they with the community? Like what's their give back process?
Do they have a Discord that we can join?
We missed our corporate social responsibility calls here.
Oh,
Just missed it. What's the next one?
Oh, they have a podcast.
Do they?
there's
Who?
no
Everyone.
way.
I mean, everyone has a podcast nowadays.
Now we're doing fundamentalist research. Now we're getting deep in it. That's a chunk of dividends.
$230 billion backlog. Is that a good thing?
that's like us right now with our payouts too. We're on. we have
No, Joe. Let's get something very clear. Do never say backlog in the context of a prop firm. That is like automatic cancellation.
we have a
As soon as the B
massive
word,
backlog.
as soon as the B word is uttered in prop firm world, it's so Jover. So never say that again.
The kiss
Dude,
of death.
what's our book to bill ratio right now?
Do you want to just spill the sauce all over this all over this stream?
I just love, I love the overlap between prop firms and Lockheed.
Is I mean, it's kind of startling how similar the industries are.
There is a case to be made that they would benefit from having.
Someone's
God.
gonna be like, that's gonna be on an Indian prop firm post soon. There's no doubt about that. Lucid Trading announces multi-billion-dollar payout backlog on live stream.
Oh no! Someone said screen recorded that. Oh, because I said backlog. Oh fuck, we're chopped.
Stop saying it, Joe. Stop
Stop
saying
saying it. They're gonna make an AI video of you. We have a backlog in his song.
it. Lucid has a $230 billion backlog.
That would be huge.
All right. But wait, when's the next event? I want to go
Oh.
hang out with the other investors.
Where did that go? I got lost in the backlog. I mean the.
All right, July 20. We just missed this one. No, more events coming soon. Fuck. All right. So we'll have to make sure that we set some alerts for the next event.
Can we set trading view alerts for that? Like that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, if you guys
We
ever
do
see
the
any of these
a
guys
moving
out,
average crossover on the events for Lockheed Martin. What are you highlighting?
just I think if anyone ever runs into these guys in the outside, just shake their hand and say thank you for the innovative solutioning you guys are doing at all times.
I mean,
They don't mind
it is the
you.
world's greatest problem.
If you get really close, they don't mind. They actually like that. They want you to give them a nice hug. Run up there too. They get excited when you get excited.
Wait, is that guy's last name St. John? That's kind of a power move. I've never seen that before.
Do you want a high res portrait by any chance? Because we can get one. I'll grab it. Oh wow, this is really high res.
Wow.
I mean, they did not just wait. Keep going. Let's see how many. That's.
No, this is 100.
I respect that. They have.
Despite all the fame, he never fixed the nose, and I respect that. Stick
It's
through the
really
roof.
authentic. Like you could tell that this is like all natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, I will put me in all of my, unairbrushed beauty. And I mean, you can see how he earned it with a name like St. John.
You're getting
honestly.
some of the production in the reflection of the glasses here, which is nice too. Nice.
Can you tell what kind of lighting they use for that? Based on the.
We have to ask our stream guy. And let's get another high res of this guy too, just so I can. I mean, we're going to be the first futures single stock owner of this company, so we should know these guys. We should,
This is due diligence, is what this is. All right.
Yes.
If Warren Buffett saw my fucking screen right now, he'd be like, "You guys are real traders for real."
Can we get a?
Look at that
Pretty
hairline.
good.
My
You
God.
can tell he did not go to Turkey. He went somewhere domestic for that bad boy. I mean, he
Beautiful
brushes, he
stuff.
flosses,
Beautiful
flosses
stuff.
for sure.
9 out of 10 doc dentists would be stoked to look at this guy's mouth.
Hmm.
Little surgery down here, little scar tissue. I wonder where that's from. I
Scar
didn't catch
tissue
that.
that I wish you saw.
I'm gonna look in the investor report and see if we have any.
AJ, your friends are boring. I think I'm like thoroughly enjoying this. I'm sorry you don't like fundamental analysis, but this is what it takes to make long-term portfolio decisions require deep analysis like this.
Some people are gamblers and some people are traders. Okay.
This is the difference between trading and investing. We're investing right now.
Also,
a long-term hold.
we're literally locked in. Like, I think that people should appreciate we're doing this research for free. Like, you're getting locked in team doing deep fundamental research. You don't just get to see this casually. And this never happens.
This should be behind
Some-
the paywall.
Financial advisors will charge you 50 basis points on your entire portfolio for the work that we're doing right now for free on YouTube. So, take that into consideration. What?
But I guess that makes sense. This guy has an interesting job. He's the president of missiles
And fire control.
and fire control.
That's an important role. That's like
He
chief
gets
product
IRS
officer.
clearance.
It's the chief. That's their version of the chief product officer.
This guy's job probably not easy.
That guy's the president of space.
Where?
Robert.
Holy
Lightfoot,
shit!
Robert
Mr.
Wait.
Lightfoot.
He's the president of what?
Space, just space, all of it. The whole
Not
thing.
even like outer space. Just like
Personal
Right.
and outer space.
He's technically in charge of this space right here.
Personal space, outer space, mental space.
How does
When
one
people-
acquire that role?
when people say that, like, oh, this is not my president, whatever, that's because they're referring to this guy as their president. This is the only actual president because he's the
Facts.
president of space.
of all space.
If there was a president of time, that could be a duo beyond.
Wow.
This guy.
Wait,
is
do they
really-
not have a president of time? Is that a role that you could maybe like potentially apply for?
Great question.
That you have to have top secret clearance to see that role. Let's see.
This guy's job is fucking hard for sure.
Chief Public
Facts.
It's a hard job.
Ooh, even harder job.
Enterprise
Ethics.
assurance. Ethics and enterprise
Ethics.
assurance.
This guy is working around. He's working all 40 of those hours on his 4-day work week.
He might
for
be
sure.
working. He probably gets a fifth day specifically.
has a
You know what I
fifth
mean? That is
Oh,
not a.
my
That is like that's a 7 days like for 5 hours a day, 5.5 hours a day, 7 days a week job.
His name is Leo also. Wow. So it's really the Leos that run the world.
Mm-hmm.
I am concerned why this guy, because like they didn't like his. He put OJ. He asked them to put OJ on the website. You know what I mean? Like they didn't need to put OJ
OJ, where?
right here. Orlando
Where you-
Sanchez, aka OJ.
I mean, that's what he likes to go by.
It's just like he corrected somebody when he saw this. Was like, no. Why isn't it there? Why is my real name not there?
Is this? Do you think that this is maybe like an internal company inside joke, and they're like, let's just put OJ on the website, and they all have a laugh about it, like internally.
Yes.
I feel like it bounced back and forth between several different people and they weren't sure what to do, right? Like one was like, oh yeah, definitely like don't put OJ, and another like intern responded like, there's no way we would put OJ, right? And after mass deliberation, they ultimately decided to just not even ask him and put it there.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. He's like, take it down, and they're like, no, we're leaving it.
You're like, sorry, took us a long
You
time to
call
come to
him-
this decision, OJ.
I feel like this gives Lockheed Martin a little character, right? It's like, they're doing a little company inside jokes on the executive leadership team website. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm kind of part of the family now.
You got to
Like,
keep it
I'm-
lighthearted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
In
follow
their
him on
business
LinkedIn.
for sure. In their business for sure.
I'm curious, what did he do before?
You just
Yeah.
followed him. You just followed him on LinkedIn.
What was his
Oh, he goes
previous
by
title?
OJ.
Where does someone work before they go to Lockheed Martin to be the president?
He's been
of
here.
Aeronautics?
It looks like he's been here for a while. I was reading a bit. He helped with the Skunk Works, which is a pretty nasty little division.
The F-35, the F-22, F-16, C-130. This guy's been the Skunk Works. I don't know. That's like I know. What is Skunk Works? I don't remember. It's something. It's like special
it's like-
forces or something.
It's like the deep state inside of Lockheed Martin. You know what I mean?
Lockheed Martin Deep State. I
The
mean,
Illuminati of Lockheed Martin.
Like the Illuminati of Lockheed Martin. Is this affecting the share price, by the way?
let's
Oh. All right, I was wrong.
see. Skunk Works is not a shadow cabal like the Illuminati.
Oh, but look, it's from here. This is a terrible source to get it from.
You think that's like a footnote that's in the like metadata of their website to
I was
spit
gonna
that
say
out?
this person where was this guy? This guy right here. He made sure that if I searched that's what I found. But yeah, they're like, if we had our disclosure resident alien correspondent on, he would tell you that Skunkworks is big time alien shit.
Wait. You have a resident alien correspondent?
Oh yeah, dude.
Did they? Oh yeah, we do. Yes. Unfortunately, we were last week or was it 2 weeks ago? We were talking to him. We wanted to place some prediction market trades on Alien Advice. But we had some audio issues, so we couldn't pull that off. But we're going to we have a resident alien expert. He broke some stuff down, but I just couldn't unfortunately interact with him.
Do you gatekeep that info, or is this like stuff that you're like?
Oh no,
No.
wow.
Wow.
This is free ball knowledge. Free ball.
I respect.
All right, I think we've done as much due diligence on the executive team as we can. I think Lockheed's a strong. We feel very good about this. Well, just real
Top
quick
of the list
before
for
we
sure.
what do we see as the other? We got Berkshire Hathaway and Lockheed. I think is kind of the leader in the clubhouse right now. What are the other options? Let's just take a quick look.
Lockheed, IBM turned out to be no. MasterCard, I mean, debt is interesting. United Health Group, is this the Luigi situation?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to touch that one. I don't want to touch that one. Not just, I mean, you can, yeah, we can, yeah, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shan't. We don't need to search United Healthcare scandals.
Okay.
That would probably be pretty bad. So I think it's either Lockheed or Berkshire. What do you think? What do you think, Rake?
I mean, this is a coin flip if I've ever seen one. At one hand, I feel like the fact that Lockheed has the government defense contract. Here's the thing: we already kind of own it, don't we? Like with our taxes and all that. So I'm kind of wondering, do we not plant a new seed and try and form a new relationship with Mr. Warren Buffett as a whole? Look, I know, in the prop firm world hasn't quite reached his desk yet, but I think putting ourselves there is not a bad idea.
Right? Yeah. What better way to get additional financing than getting Lucid Trading memo right across Warren Buffett's desk?
And he maybe could help out with the backlog. Sorry.
But maybe backlog appeared to be a good word in the context of Lockheed. Like they were flaunting their backlog. So maybe we can like trick them, be like, we've got a backlog too. And they're like, whoa, that's great news. That's exactly what we're looking for. So a little bit of, kind of like psyops there.
Right.
I guess here's the real question. We got to decide which one we're going to get. I'll have to reach out have to look at what the margin is to carry these bad boys. Right. Do you think, what do you think the impact on the single stock future space will be once Lucid Trading has, purchased the first futures contract of one of these? Do you it's going to explode? Do we expect it to explode instantly?
Yeah.
This is going to change. Yeah.
My guess would be that within 24 hours that whatever one Lucid decides to buy, the volume will jump to probably the top, right? Like you said, guys, you're the A team when it comes to marketing. And that's it's objective fact. You're the A team, right? So by making that choice, my guess would be that you probably single-handedly jump-starting this entire asset class, no?
I would assume that that's like the floor. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Joe, what would we take once we own one of these? What's the marketing rollout look like?
Are we going? We're going long, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna. You think I'm gonna short Lockheed Martin or Berkshire Hathaway?
Short Lockheed Martin is a good way to get to sign up for a literal shot in the head, sir. Are you trying to get sniped from a distance?
I don't want an innovative solution being delivered.
I don't even like that we talked about that idea out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's talking about backlogs. He's talking about shorting Lockheed. Are you trying to get someone fucking killed, Joe? This is crazy.
These are dangerous games you're playing.
Yes.
I would say here's the thing. The real case for Lockheed is that if buying the first contract they deliver one of each of their product line, I would guess that gives Lucid marketing ammunition, literal ammunition for a little bit,
Yeah, I mean, I think we'd have to roll out a pretty bomb campaign. And,
Did you nuke your account today?
We'd have to, like an anti-nuke defense, sort of tech feature that you could add on. That's called
something like. Have you ever gotten a call to
at checkout? You can do a toggle that's like. Would you like an innovative solution with your purchase today? And then you get the anti-nuke sort of like buff for your account.
On the flip side, though, once you've burned 5 accounts in a row, much like Call of Duty, a kill streak, I think you'd earn a nuke in that situation. Almost
What
like
if
a rewards program.
you know about like adopting a highway?
Right.
What if you could adopt a highway and then they blow it up?
I mean,
Because they're already going to do it anyway, so we could get some sort of goodwill out of it as well.
yeah, I mean, then your name lives on forever.
Yep. You could sponsor a sonar blip. I don't know. I'm trying not to be problematic. I'm a big.
Right, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Lockheed Martin. But the margins, by the way, pretty. I don't know what this means.
Let's see. I can't. They got the live chat. What is? Scroll up a little bit.
Hold on. Let me move it over here.
Okay. So maintenance. I think that's what we would need to have in the account to carry it.
Okay. You could just.
Yeah, the day margin will be lower. The maintenance is what needs to be carried to the close. So
I mean,
no
I think we
brainer.
need maintenance though, because I'm looking at this for the long term.
Oh no, yeah, we do. Yeah,
We're swing trading
the
this.
maintenance- No, we are swinging. We are holding until honestly we're dead. Honestly, the thing is like
Until we're dead or
maybe-
it nukes.
yes, up into the sky where profits can be had. Yes, I want to hold this forever. I'm wondering when does this expire? So these expire in. So do we buy the front month or do we buy? Right? Do we want to buy the current month or front month? 12. So we'll have to roll it over. This will be fun. So you buy. I'm not sure if you know this, Joe. Futures contracts expire at certain intervals, and so when they get to the expiration, you have to roll them over. So we'll have to figure out how to. I've never done it. Like I don't typically, and I've never held a futures contract through expiration. So you either need to roll it over or like take delivery. So we'll have to like. I think we just have to perpetually roll this over,
Well, I
and
mean,
just see how long we can hold it for.
we could probably take delivery of like one though, right? Like we could. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking delivery of one.
So how many do you think we should buy? That's the really question. Because if you buy, I don't think you can split unless you can split the mini into micros where it's like we take one mini now, then take the partial delivery and hold a couple micros. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't mind if like Lucid Trading bought 2, and then as like a payment for my due diligence here today, maybe you guys sent me one, or we can work one out like on something a little bit more of the back end. But I want to take delivery when it expires.
Oh,
You can keep
They're
rolling.
fu- do you
over
see
all
this?
you want. I want
do you
the
see
goods-
this?
I want the goods and services.
Yeah. They look at what Joe's highlighting. Financial settlement removes the need to manage physical share.
Oh,
Can we
What's
opt
that?
into physical delivery?
right. Yeah. I feel limited.
Yeah.
I'm not even a ticket with the CME. Or we could go. I mean, the CME is pretty local. We could just pop in and ask.
I'm sure surely by opening the liquidity on one of these books, we can just like get an appointment, right? They probably will schedule a meeting with us.
They'll be like, "Can you
know
come
what I mean?
shake our hands?
Yes.
We saw your fundamental research, and
What if we like, that we buy it and we take delivery, and they're like, "Here's your money." We're like, "No, we want missiles, like only." That's all. Like they send us money, we reject the payment,
And we just play
give us-
hardball. It's either missiles or nothing.
Yeah.
dude playing hardball with Lockheed Martin is something I've always wanted to do.
Definitely a bucket list item for sure.
And yeah, it would immediately like puts you in bucket list mode like instantly. Like you're you play hardball and you better start taking off the bucket list like very quickly because it's gonna go.
There
you're
is
gonna
an
be arriving there.
innovative solution coming your way.
To the world's greatest problems.
The thing is, like the Berkshire memes don't hit quite as hard, and it's the Lockheed memes. They're endless.
Yeah, facts.
You think I could ask Google like, what's funnier, Lockheed Martin or Warren Buffett? Let's see.
I feel like for the Warren Buffett, we have to clarify.
Whoa.
What's funnier. Lockheed
Look at
Martin or
this.
Warren Buffett holding an upside down whatever he was holding earlier, like the Dairy Queen. I feel like we need to
The Dairy
include
Queen.
the Dairy Queen factor in this.
It should be
Warren
just like a
Buffett
cup
is
full of
Warren
bullets.
Buffett is much funnier than Lockheed Martin. That's what it opens with.
What's the inadvertent irony here? The closest Lockheed Martin gets to funny is the terrifying absurdity of a private corporation casually selling multi-million-dollar instruments of global warfare. I mean, that is inadvertently,
Google.
ironically funny.
Tell me how you really feel, Google. God damn.
Zero comedic help.
I think the fact that AI is missing the mark, like, actually makes it. That is actually the secret comedic like value. The fact
AI
that it's like, yes, It
So the
can't
AI
wrap
doesn't want to
its-
get shut off. You know, it doesn't want to lose its life. So it's like these guys do not tell jokes.
I think it's kind of in a kind of roundabout way is actually made a stronger case for Lockheed Martin being
The
Oh my
choice.
goodness.
Well, we have to act on this soon, though, because now
Yes.
we put the sauce out there. People are going to be clipping it because of all of the backlog chat and stuff. So it's like
things are in motion already.
Okay.
So we're gonna be first to market. Don't worry.
and we could post about it because I need stuff to post this week.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Okay.
I feel good about this. So we're gonna be first to market with a futures contract, and we're gonna hold it until they say we can't anymore.
Yeah.
And if they try to make us take financial settlement instead of actual product delivery, we just say no. Right? We all
Right.
lockstep on that.
Yeah, I think we just write NA, not applicable, right? Like it's
Mhm.
it's not a consideration for us.
Yeah.
Which
And
one
we're all on the same page that this is going to be what launches single stock futures into the mainstream.
If it
Almost
hasn't
like
already,
guaranteed.
yeah.
If it hasn't, if it's not viral right now, while like we're not trending for this at the moment,
Yeah.
then we're about to be. It's only a matter of time.
We're gonna launch single stock futures, and it's gonna hit the people, you know, swift and justly.
Just like an innovative solution.
Targeted, yes. Hopefully, if you guys aren't, you know, watching this stream right now, consider yourself safe from profits. You're in a profit iron dome right now. And
Marked safe from profitability today by not watching the Lucid trading stream. Do you feel like you know more or less about single stock futures now that we've had this conversation, Rake?
Okay, well this is a two-part question. I feel significantly more wise as a long-term investor. I am still perplexed about single stock futures.
I mean, the best way to understand them is to own them indefinitely, no matter, come hell or high water. So I
Right.
think we're making the right decision here.
It's kind of like a trial by fire situation, right? Like
Yes.
if we don't get our hands dirty, then we'll never understand what that's like. We got to get in the business.
something just came across my desk.
Oh, are these pullovers and vests?
Oh yeah.
Can we get a close up of one of these bad boys?
Oh yeah, they are.
Is this co-branded with Patagonia?
Vineyard Vines.
Vineyard Vines. Okay,
Oh, guys.
folks.
This is
Oh,
a true of all the locks in Lockheed Martin, this is a lock. Like that.
We're ordering these for the whole team. Like
that.
Wait, what website is this on?
LockheedMartinStore.com.
Where was the store? They didn't. Oh man, this is amazing. We need to spend some more time here. Hold on. What else? They have socks.
Holy
They
fuck, they
have-
have a lot. Giveaways! Wheel.
Does Lockheed Martin have a wheel?
Do
You,
they have
don't,
a
you might
fake
not
bar?
want to be. You might not want to be selected on that wheel. Honestly,
Dude, the Lockheed
No,
Martin fake bar.
imagine if the Lockheed Martin had a bar of fate. The implications there, and you don't know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Individually wrapped mints. Oh man, there is some really good stuff on here. 10 cents. What a bargain! Only purchasable in. Wait. Okay, of course it has the Lockheed Martin logo. Joe's about to spend way too much money on this website. Can wait? Here's all right. More content for this week, right? Like, we buy the stock, we buy the futures contract, then we follow it up with a bulk Lockheed Martin like apparel purchase.
Yep.
And we give away Lockheed Martin memorabilia to the people that we want to learn about single stock futures. This is now this is going to be big.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're in lab. I think, and here's the thing: dress it up like you were giving away accounts for single stock futures, but instead it's just Lockheed Martin merch, right? And then at that point, we're just spreading the good word.
Do you think they have
this in our merch store?
Is there anywhere to sign up as an affiliate?
Can we be? Is there like a licensing deal potentially?
Can I earn commissions on somehow pumping Lockheed Martin somehow? Is there
Again, these are all things that you would assume go to the owner of the very first single stock futures contract ever of the company. So I don't think any of our requests are out of the ordinary. I think that we just have high expectations of the company we're basically buying them.
What is the implication of saying use code AJ at Lockheed Martin for your next purchase? Like, how do we get that message out there?
That would really be the ultimate LARP, you know, is like if you were to just go like take a picture by, you know, an army station or something and just be like, use code AJ on your next big purchase. Like that now you could really get somewhere.
Wait, is that a Skunkworks stress reliever ball?
Yes, dude.
With a Lockheed Martin logo on it?
And this is the no minimum section. So you could order one Lockheed Martin astronaut pen.
The Skunkworks stress reliever that's an OJ. OJ added that to the shop. OJ specifically requested that.
38 in stock. Should I leave some for people or should I just grab all 38 now?
I would think to take all 38 now. I wouldn't. I mean,
yeah.
Offers like this just don't come into play every day.
I am definitely going to post my cart after I'm well and good and done here.
So Jake, what did like the items that you've seen so far? What are the things? What do you want us to send you as a co-founder of this investment?
I think the Lockheed Martin mask, like the COVID mask, but Lockheed Martin on it, that would probably be, because then basically everywhere I go, I can just instantly, if people understand, you know, that I'm here on business.
Where did it go? There it is.
That's the one I think. Yeah, I think that's the one that's like most like in your face. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it on a polo shirt while I'm playing golf. Like I would want to do exactly the rainbow version. Now that really screams innovative solution.
Dude.
There's something about the Lockheed Martin logo on like the hippie print that kind of contrasts. It's like peace, but also not. You know what I mean?
It hits so good. Like this is such beautiful cognitive dissonance.
There's so many layers to it that you could really tell someone's intelligence level right off the bat, right? Like,
yeah,
if they get it, they get it. If they don't, that I don't want them in my circle anyways, you know?
Exactly.
Like
it's an IQ test for friendship.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's a great filter for friends.
Whether or not you would wear the tie-dye Lockheed Martin COVID mask at the function.
Like whether
There's
you
so
wear
many-
it is one thing, you know. My circle, we all know what it means, right? Like you see someone wearing that right away, it's a sign of respect. It's a sign of, you know, deeper intelligence. If they don't recognize it right away, you know, to make your exit.
Oh my God.
The globe,
The entire-
squeezing the power of the globe in your hands with the Lockheed Martin logo.
This is incredible stuff. I mean, like we could have done this for the last 2 hours.
Is this not an
Yes.
internal, like, is this their internal swag store or something? Like, what how do you get access?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no.
No.
All right. Surely we've got someone. Wait, what if we just put like AJ at lockheedmartin.com and see if we can check out? I mean, wait. Oh, wait. Actually, we'll discuss this offline. I think I have the solution.
You have a contact?
We'll talk about it online.
Bro.
We'll make content about it later.
I'll add this guy on LinkedIn today and see if he gets to me.
Is that OJ?
That's OJ, bro.
OJ, I feel like we know the OJ lore better than most, so my assumption would be that he wants to connect with you pretty instantly, you know?
I mean, I have an idea, but also certainly there's got to we can add him a note.
Add him as a friend with CP.
So we got 160,000 people on our Discord. Certainly there's one Lockheed Martin employee in there. The datum says they'll verify your email, so I guess he's tried already. We'll see.
I want this so bad.
I mean, the Skunk Works one, also really good.
A lot of good stuff.
All right, it's 4:00 here. We're gonna see if we can figure out how to get some Lockheed Martin swag from the store. This is number one part. Drop all marketing initiatives and let's see what we can do here.
Yes, I mean, I want to pull up to like the next family barbecue and just see this with like a spread on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people nowadays. They have those like bears as decorations in their house. I would prefer the stress relief, the Lockheed stress reliever act as that same. You know what I mean?
Skunk.
Skunk Works one. It's amazing.
What if this got to your house and it was like 6 feet tall?
I mean, it would go right here.
I feel like that's
right
right
there
there.
in the
Another, you
shot.
know?
Oh, we need to put. I forgot we still have to like plan the like your background for your new studio. Lockheed Martin merch would be so good there.
We need an insider.
Jake, we're gonna need you to tap your audience as well. I mean, I think at this point,
Dude, this is a collaborative effort here.
Yeah, you're like our resident sort of like unofficial single stock future like consultant. I think like it's a team effort. If you want to pump this shit, we're gonna need some merch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. All right, I'm on it. I'm gonna send out the bat signal today.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a mission. I think we've got a pretty clear like marketing initiative that can be rolled out for this as well.
Yeah.
So I think, can we declare single stock future saved? I think we can, right?
Yeah. I mean,
it's ready.
I think, like you said, it's this is the role. This is the coming out party. You know, as of now, it feels like we're good.
Do you feel like reinvigorated? Like, are you out of the single stock futures cuck chair? Would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I've locked the door and I've walked away. I will never get back in that single stock futures cuck chair again. I am now in a safe distance. Safe distance. I feel like we're starting a movement.
We are. And if there's one company that needs, the people to get behind it, it's Lockheed Martin. We can really start something beautiful here. It
sounds like the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
The Lucid X Rake Trades X Lockheed Martin meetup. We'll just wait for that events page to populate again, and we'll all show up in our Lockheed Martin swag, and it'll be an incredible moment. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm gonna keep diving in and see if I find any good information for our trade here.
There's undoubtedly a lot. Rake, thank you for joining us. Joe, thank you for guiding us on this beautiful journey. I think that's people they love the Fate bar. I've been just monitoring the chat. They're super stoked about how they're winning and that the wheel is dead. So really really great stream. I honestly, this is probably one of my favorite streams. I'm not sure if the chat agrees, but personally, this is what I want to do more of. Honestly, like deep analysis on controversial countries that we can build a long-term portfolio around. So if you didn't like this, I'm sorry, but you're gonna get a lot more of it because this was probably my favorite stream that we did so far. And you can tell our boy here, whoever we're looking at, he's really happy about it too. We're gonna have some fun. Thank you everyone for coming here today. We'll wrap it up here. We'll be looking forward to seeing your guys' Shinobi truck wraps, which I'm sure they're just flowing in already. Try to lay off the AI slop unless it's a really good prompt. But yeah, you guys all take care. We might not do a stream next week because we're going to be in California. So we probably almost certainly won't be streaming, or at least I won't be. And Joe probably won't be here either. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, cheers, everyone. Rake, thank you once again. If you have any final words.
No, I love you guys. And, I all in on Lockheed Martin. I think the analysis is clear. We have an edge here.
We do. All right, folks.
All right,
cheers.
guys.
Really appreciate
Thanks,
you guys.
everyone.
Thank you guys so much for having me on.
Of course, Rake.
Love you, man.
Thank you.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.